One of these days you're going to trick me. And you can actually be filming me sitting around here with no socks, no shoes, drinking my Diet Coke, feeding my dog. Bosco. 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 Bosco, sit. Good sit, Bosco. Good sit. Bosco, lay. Bosco, lay. Bosco, lay. Good lay, Bosco. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He worries me at night because sometimes he won't do any tricks. He won't even sit up. He won't even wag his tail. And I'll try my best. And he's just like, I'm old. Leave me alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Next.
Hi, Cheryl Kinney coming to you today to talk to you a little bit about sales training for recruiters. It's an unknown fact or a little known fact that recruiters are salespeople. There's no two ways about it. And I can tell you something I learned a long time ago. And no one is born a salesman. You've heard people say, oh, he's a born salesman. No one's born a salesman. Salesmanship is a learned profession. It's a learned technique. It's a learned art. So even regardless of your personality, you could be shy, outgoing, life of the party, or the one that sits in the corner. Training is what's provided to any person who wants to become a good recruiter. Now the sales aspect is not so much you'd picture the Amway guy going out and selling door to door. You picture the Avon lady showing up, ding dong. It's not that type of sale we're talking about. We're talking about the sales training you'll get through our company at no cost to you that will basically teach you how to language what you want to happen. So you have to know up front what it is you're trying to accomplish. And our training, basically, while we call it sales training for recruiters, it's training you how you have to know how to sell, because basically that's what you're doing. And recruiting, it's unlike any other sales profession. If you're selling cars, you know what you do to sell that car. You know what you have to say, what options, features, functionalities, whatever the buyer is interested in. You first ask probing questions. You wouldn't go to someone in a car lot and say, here's the Volvo you want, without even finding out what their wants are. It's the same thing in our profession. We have to find out what our buyers want to buy. What does our client company want to hire? What's their ideal candidate? What do our candidates want to find? What's their ideal job? Without a series of questions, we may start selling the wrong opportunity and lose the opportunity to make a sale. So here's my analogy with our recruiting and our sales process. This is probably the toughest sales in the world. And I say that because, well, I say it's tough, I'm only comparing it to 2 bars of soap. When you go into the grocery store to buy a bar of soap, you pick up Dove. Dove's not going to say, no, Dow's much better. We have 2 talking products that we're selling. We have a client company and we have a candidate. So our selling has got to be very strategic, very taught. It's learned, it's practiced, it's in the mirror over and over again, overcoming objections. There are 10 most common objections that any recruiter will hear every day they're at work and every day they're on their job. Once you know what those objections are, and you don't have to go figure them out, you don't have to call and find out, okay, that must be an objection. You're going to be trained in what those objections are. You're also going to be trained in how to overcome them. There are easy ways to overcome all 10. All 10 are very easy to overcome. What you're going to do is you're going to have, when I started out, we actually had a little flip chart. And on the flip chart, there was a little tab. And on the bottom of the tab, it said, we don't use agencies. So when someone would say to me on the phone, headset's on, forgot about that. Someone would say to me on the phone, we don't use agencies, I'd flip to that page and it would give me the answer. Oh, you don't use agencies, which is my way of buying time to think about what I'm going to say next. I don't have to think about it. It's right there in my flip chart. So whoever you're working with, whoever's mentoring you in your sales training, will share those same techniques with you. So you're not going to have to figure out, what do I say next? Oh, you don't use agencies. Well, let me share with you some of the opportunities that we have available and why it might make sense. Continue to do what you're doing now. This would be my objection, basically, overcoming that objection. Continue to do what you're doing now, Mr. Smith. Obviously, that's working for you, so I'm complimenting him. So he's not going to hang up on me. I'm complimenting the man. And then I would say, how about we consider doing this? Why don't I send you my best candidate for that, let's say, it's the paralegal opening. Why don't I send you my best paralegal? The one that would, based on what you're telling me you're looking for, this is the one I think you'd be highly interested in. Just compare her to your other candidates. If she's a better fit, then we can have another conversation. If she's not, I wish you good success in your hiring. So basically, that's kind of the sales training that you get in any good recruiting organization. And while we call it sales, because you see, you've got to have people take action. If all you do is say, Mr. Smith, I have a paralegal, are you interested? The answer is going to be no. I've created no value. Whenever you're working in any position that's going to involve commissions or ability to earn commissions is a sales job, and you've got to create value for your sales, your services, your products. So basically with us, that's the kind of mentoring and training you'll get. You won't have to go out there and figure it out. You'll have someone plugged in. You'll have SMEs all over the place, resources through our company, resources on the internet. We teach you all the things that we've had the privilege of learning throughout the years. So with that said, let's go make it happen.